Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now there's a possibility that we might receive a stimulus payment before 2021. But first, the $2,000 stimulus checks that Trump is pushing for must be approved by the Republicans. And according to CNN, the House Republicans have just ended the bid for $2,000 stimulus checks. And before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes if you support $2,000 direct payments.
His demand to increase stimulus checks is putting members of his own party in a real bind. What's the latest?
Yeah, no question about it. Well, Wolf, the bill itself is physically on its way to the president. It is being flown as we speak to Florida for the president to decide what he wants to do. What we don't know is what he will do. Now, today, House Democrats attempted by unanimous consent, as you noted, Wolf, to try and expand those direct payments to $2,000 as the president requested. Republicans blocked it. Republicans are also expected to mostly vote against a similar bill in an up or down fashion on Monday.
The House of Representatives on Thursday failed to advance a measure that would increase direct payments to Americans under a certain income level to $2,000, which is up from the $600 level passed earlier this week, bringing lawmakers back to square one as they search for a way to appease Trump's demands. CNN goes on to say that House Democrats tried to quickly pass the bill by unanimous consent, but Republicans rejected the move, leaving the future of the $900 billion stimulus package and whether any changes will be added to it in doubt. That stimulus package was attached to a spending bill for the entire federal government, and the deadline for government funding expires at midnight on Monday.
Being told by Democrats and Republicans, everybody waiting to see. And Wolf, a couple things to keep in mind here. One, this isn't just a COVID relief package. This is also funding for the government through the fiscal year. There will be a government shutdown on Monday if the president does not sign the bill. And obviously the stakes, Jeremy hit at them, the 12 to 13 million people that would lose unemployment benefits on December 26th. You have increased food aid. You have the extension of the eviction moratorium. All of the different pieces of this puzzle here trying to provide a safety net for Americans hurting right now from the coronavirus pandemic and the economic aftershocks from that. Right now, though, all in the hands of the president, with nobody really sure what he's going to do, Wolf.
Yeah, millions and millions of Americans are going to suffer right after Christmas unless something gets done.
And according to CNN, Democrats have seized on Trump's surprise objections to the bill in a bid to push Republicans to accept a higher amount for the stimulus checks. And Republican lawmakers are now in a difficult spot, where they will be forced to decide whether or not they will defy the president. Democrats vowed their effort isn't over, promising to move to pass a bill to increase the stimulus checks for $2,000 with a full up or down vote on the House floor December 28th. The Democratic leader, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, said in a statement, "On Monday, I will bring the House back to session, where we will hold a recorded vote on our standalone bill to increase economic impact payments to $2,000. To vote against this bill is to deny the financial hardship that families face and to deny them the relief that they need. Hopefully by then the president will have already signed the bipartisan and bicameral legislation to keep the government open and to deliver stimulus relief." Everybody tell me in the comments, what do you think about Speaker Pelosi? Is she doing what it takes to pass $2,000 direct payments? Or do you think she's to blame for holding back our second stimulus check? Tell me what you think, everybody, in the comments down below. Do you think that it is the Republicans to blame for holding back our second stimulus check of $2,000? I mean, President Trump and many of the Democrats have already said that they are more than willing to pass $2,000 direct payments to thousands of Americans across the country. And the only thing holding those direct payments back is the Republicans. But tell me who you think is to blame for holding back our stimulus payments, everybody, in the comments down below. Do you think that the Republicans should stop playing political games and help the American people by passing $2,000 stimulus payments? Now, CNN does go on to say that one of the main sticking points that had to be overcome was a disagreement over how much of the package should cost, with many Republicans warning that they cannot accept a price tag too high. After a deal finally came together, the president had been expected to back the package, and the White House had indicated that Trump would sign the legislation once it reached his desk. But on Tuesday, Trump threw it all into question when he indicated that he wouldn't sign the bill if Congress doesn't amend the legislation and raised the ridiculously low $600 stimulus checks to $2,000 for individuals and $4,000 per couple.
The real implications, the disaster of derailing this deal?
I think this president does understand, but since the election, is that this president does not care with just, 27 days until Inauguration Day. This obviously is not a game. As Phil and Jeremy both noted, millions of Americans are on the precipice of a benefit and an eviction cliff.
And according to NBC New York, here's who's eligible for the $2,000 direct payments. The Pandemic Recovery Bill includes direct payments of up to $600 to eligible adults, plus $600 per child dependent. While the adult benefit is half the size of the first stimulus check, the amount earmarked for qualifying dependents was raised by $100, and the full benefit amount a family of four could potentially receive is $2,400. Those qualifying for the maximum stimulus payments include individuals earning up to $75,000 in adjusted gross income, or $112,500 as head of household and $150,000 as a married couple filing jointly. Payments are reduced at the same rate as the CARES Act checks. For every $100 earned over these income thresholds, payments are docked $5. With that being said, folks, that is all the news in today's video. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. On this channel is provided with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check information, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, have a great day.